Aloha and welcome to a little thing I'm going to call my fish-related coronary. The reason I'm going with that is I just opened a box, I got a new hat, and I got a Nero 5. So BRS was running a deal where if you had an order over a certain amount of money, you got a free ball cap, and I wanted to order the Nero 5 anyways, so I ordered it. I got it here, I took out the remnants of my current USA loop setup. Here you can see the Nero 5 in the tank. And let me tell you about the 2 minutes of absolute heart-wrenching terror that ensued. Walk with me. So I removed the current USA loop system. Now the loop had been controlling my return pump. Well, I dialed down my return pump thinking that's okay. I just dialed it down. There was a mismatch in the tank of flow because the second you turn this guy on, this Nero 5, out of the box, when I turned him on, before the app was installed or anything else, he defaults to 2,500 gallons per hour in flow rate. 2,500 gallons per hour in this tank. 2,500 gallons per hour of flow in this tank from one spot. So what ended up happening, and we're walking, was the water here was getting sucked all the way to the bottom. We're blowing a lot of bubbles into here, but we were pushing the water back this way as well, and there was splash over. I literally could watch the water level in the tank incrementally rise. So luckily I had a bucket on hot standby, and I was able to remove some water from the tank while I was doing my troubleshooting so that the level didn't get out of control. So just as pure luck having that bucket there, I was able to do a little emergency bailing on the tank and get everything under control. Then I manually dialed down my return pump to where it's fat, dumb, and happy right now. And the reason my auto top-off is off is during this chaos, I heard some water splashing, and it was my auto top-off. So the second that water level in here reduced, my auto top-off sensor, which is right in here, immediately started dumping more water in. And I was like, no! So I unplugged that at the same time. Now, it seems like this is a lot. In the panic that ensued, this was all in a matter of seconds. So the Nero 5. So I get the Nero 5, I put the fish guard on, and you can see the fish guard around the back there, which is definitely a necessary evil. If you read anything about the Nero 5, you'll read that fish can get to the actual impeller itself, and they can kill themselves on this thing. And that's absolutely true, they can. It does not maintain directionality. Now, when you watch videos, I've watched the BRS reviews of this, and I got this from Bulk Reef Supply. They talk about this thing still being able to move 15 degrees in directions. Well, I'm going to tell you, this one right here will not move. It is aimed straight ahead. I have tried angling it, I've tried everything else, and it doesn't move. I've tried messing with the fish guard itself. I can't get it to move. So I'm sure I could easily be doing something wrong. You know, it's only been in the tank for a few minutes. But I will tell you, it's a pain in my backside. Now, however, on the software, here's kind of the awesome part of this. Down there is the manual controller, because I haven't had a chance to really wire it in to what used to be a current USA quasi control board. Here we have our software. And let's go to flow. I can go to edit. So we can go back to the dashboard, we can go to enable schedule, and we can go to our flow, we can go to edit, and here we go. So it's a pretty user-friendly interface. There's a lot of great videos on it, but it literally is drag over. If I wanted to have this pulse mode on my timeline, I could literally I could click it, I can drag it over, drop it, and then I can decide where I want it and at what percentage. So very easy to do. And then when you're done, you can just hit done, or if you want to get rid of it, you can just trash can it. I just left it in. I may save it, I may not save it, but very awesome. The only thing I'm not a huge fan about it is, now this is the Bluetooth right here, because the Neros are Bluetooth. These lights are supposed to be Wi-Fi, however, I can't connect them to the Wi-Fi network in my house. I kind of mentioned that previously. So here, you can see they're both, listed in the app, but they're not the same listing. They're not the same tank. Even though they have the same name, they're a little different. Same app though, just different tanks within an app. As this progresses, I will update it. After my first impression of this is it's a little big. Now I know for the amount of flow it can put out, it's not big at all. And it was assaulting my tank when it first lit off at 2,500 gallons per hour. Everything in my tank was in a ridiculous amount of motion. So it definitely has the ability to move some water. Right now I've got it dialed down. I've got it moving at random intervals. So, and you're also seeing a lot of this because I've just been dialing it all in. So it'll change over time, I'm sure, as I get more used to the pump. I just want to do a quick video after I put it in, and here's where we are with the mostly AI tank. So thanks for watching. Hope everybody's enjoying the reef tanks, staying safe out there, and happy reef keeping.